Shadows in the Moonlight. Chapter 1, A Chance Encounter. In the heart of New York City, where skyscrapers brushed the heavens and neon lights painted the night, Emma Carter walked briskly through Central Park. Her auburn hair glinted under the soft glow of the streetlights, and her green eyes darted cautiously as she tightened her scarf against the autumn chill. A freelance journalist, Emma was always chasing stories, but tonight she was off duty. Or so she thought. She collided with a man who seemed to appear out of nowhere. Papers flew from her hands, and her recorder tumbled to the ground. "I'm so sorry," she exclaimed, kneeling to retrieve her items. "No, it's my fault," the man said. His voice was deep, with a soothing timbre. He handed her the recorder, their hands brushing for a brief moment. His piercing blue eyes met hers, and for a heartbeat, the world seemed to pause. "Are you all right?" Yes, thank you," Emma stammered, slightly disoriented by his presence. He was tall, with dark hair and an aura of quiet intensity. "I'm Lucas," he introduced himself, a slight smile breaking his otherwise serious demeanor. "Emma," she replied, still clutching her recorder. "Thank you for, helping me pick up my mess." "It's the least I could do," Lucas said, glancing around as if searching for something, or someone. "Be careful tonight. The city, it has its shadows." Before she could respond, Lucas melted into the crowd, leaving Emma with a lingering sense of curiosity and an inexplicable pull toward the stranger. Chapter 2, The Assignment. The next morning, Emma's editor called her into the office. "I have a lead on a big story, Emma." "You're perfect for it," he said, sliding a file across the desk. She opened the folder to find information about a series of high-profile thefts plaguing the city. Jewelry, priceless artifacts, and even confidential documents had vanished without a trace. "This sounds more like a crime reporter's beat," Emma remarked. "Maybe, but you have a knack for digging deeper, finding the human angle. There's more to this than just stolen items." Reluctantly, Emma agreed to take on the story, not knowing how deeply it would entangle her with the mysterious Lucas. Chapter 3, The Revelation. Over the next week, Emma followed leads that brought her dangerously close to uncovering a shadowy underworld. Lucas reappeared several times, each encounter more enigmatic than the last. He seemed to know more about the thefts than he let on, and Emma's intuition told her he was deeply connected to the mystery. One night, after tailing a lead to an abandoned warehouse, Emma found herself face to face with Lucas again. This time, he wasn't alone. Several armed men surrounded him, and he appeared to be negotiating with them. "Emma, what are you doing here?" Lucas asked, his voice sharp but tinged with concern. "I could ask you the same question," she retorted, stepping out of the shadows. "What's going on, Lucas? Who are you?" "It's not safe for you here," he said, stepping protectively in front of her. The men started shouting, and chaos erupted. Lucas grabbed Emma's hand, pulling her to safety as gunfire shattered the stillness of the night. Chapter 4, The Truth. After escaping, Lucas revealed the truth. He was a former art thief who had turned his back on the criminal world after a heist went wrong, resulting in the death of an innocent man. Now, he was working covertly to dismantle the very network he had once been part of. "Why didn't you just tell me?" Emma asked, her voice trembling with a mix of fear and anger. "Because the fewer people who know, the safer they are," Lucas replied, his blue eyes pleading for understanding. "I didn't want you to get caught up in this." But it was too late. Emma was already involved, and her journalist's instincts wouldn't let her walk away. Together, they formed a fragile alliance to expose the syndicate. Chapter 5, The Betrayal. As they dug deeper, Emma and Lucas uncovered shocking truths about the syndicate's reach, and the people involved. One of Emma's trusted sources turned out to be a double agent, leading them into a trap. Captured and separated, Emma had to rely on her wits to escape, while Lucas faced his former mentor, a ruthless man named Victor. Victor offered Lucas a choice: rejoin the syndicate or watch Emma suffer. Lucas, however, had a plan of his own. Chapter 6, the climax. In a dramatic showdown at the top of a skyscraper, Lucas and Emma confronted Victor and his men. With clever planning and sheer determination, they managed to outsmart the syndicate. Lucas's past skills as a thief proved invaluable, while Emma's quick thinking and bravery turned the tide. As the authorities closed in, Lucas handed over vital evidence that Emma had gathered, ensuring the syndicate's downfall. Chapter 7: A New Beginning. With Victor arrested and the syndicate dismantled, Emma's story made headlines, earning her accolades and a promotion. Lucas, however, chose to disappear, leaving Emma with only a handwritten note. Sometimes, the shadows we live in are the ones we create for ourselves. But meeting you showed me the light. Thank you, Emma. Lucas. Months later, while working on a new story, Emma found herself in a small coastal town. In the distance, she saw a familiar figure walking along the shore. Their eyes met, and Lucas smiled. This time, he didn't disappear. Epilogue. Emma and Lucas started a new chapter together, free from the shadows of their past. Their bond, forged in danger and trust, became a testament to the power of love and redemption. In each other, they found not only safety but hope for a brighter future. Moral: even in the darkest of times, love and righteousness can lead us to redemption and a new beginning. Thank you.
Thank you very much.